Happy Monday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Come in and say hello to me. Tell me what you've been working on. How's the weather in your area? Today it was not too bad. Not too cold. It wasn't snowing or anything. I'm just gonna hop in here and get my figures. I'm having trouble with my password today. All right. Hello. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Miss Sandra. Hi, Miss Teresa. How is everyone? How was your weekend? I'm just getting logged into Facebook so I can read the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Have you been staying warm? Hi, Miss Anna. How are you? Tonight I'm going to be creating a project that Barb from the Shabby Tree did a few weeks ago. Hi, Shell. How are you? I got this napkin online, and I cannot remember the name of the company, but I thought it was super cute. You can use it 4 different times. I'm just going to be using one of these squares, and I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to tear around it so it's jagged. And hopefully, I'm not going to be able to use these scissors. They had a spring in it, and the spring came out, and I don't know where it went. So I'm going to have to find that. I'm just going to use these old scissors just to cut this picture out. I'm not matching. Try hopping out and coming back in and see if that helps. Unfortunately, there's not really no way to fix that. I'd have to cover my mouth up. Oh man, I'm sorry, Shell. When I have a toothache, I get that BC powders, and I rub it on the gums, and it works perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and hi, Miss Sherry. Hi, Miss Christina. How is everyone? I am, you might, if you follow Barb from the Shabby Tree, you may have seen her do this project, but she reposted it over the weekend and asked if anybody was going to be recreating it. And I have a, I think this is a 3-ply, but these 2 came off together, so that's good. So this is what the picture looks like. And just Santa Claus. It didn't work. I'm sorry, Margaret. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it'll catch up or something. So Miss Barb from the Shabby Tree did this project a few weeks ago. She took, and this bulb is not as big as the one she had used. It's a little smaller. I'm not really sure what size it is. I got it from Michael's today, and it just says that it's a jumbo ornament. I know the one she used was 8 inches, and I'm pretty sure that it's a little bit bigger than this one. But this was a decorative one. This had like white snow on it with some beads on it, and I was hoping that I could bring it home and maybe use some acetone or something to take it off, but I ended up soaking it in some very hot water for a little bit while I ate dinner, and then I was able to use a scraper thing, and it was able to scrape right off. Hi, Miss Robin, how are you? It did work for you, Miss Anna, thank you. Try it again, Margaret. Good. So I was trying to use a towel to because it had the decoration up here on the top running down, so I tried to turn it over and hold it down in the water. I used my hand for a few minutes, and then I wanted to go eat my dinner, so I tried to put a towel over it, but that didn't work. It ended up turning upside down or whatever, so I ended up getting water inside of it. So I'm hoping that the water will just eventually dry, but my gift exchange is Thursday, and I'm making this for my gift exchange. Hi, Miss Lou. Thank you for scattering the buttons. So yeah, so I'm just going to recreate this on here, and I'm going to, well, another thing is, and I did not realize it until later, Friday or some Thursday or Friday, I realized it. The bulb that Barb used was white, and it was a matte white. It wasn't shiny, and she Mod Podged on the napkin, and then she painted the rest of it a blue color, which I'm gonna do as well. I caught the video, I think at the very end when she was finishing up, and I never did go back and rewatch it, so I'm just gonna guesstimate on what she did or how she did it. But I did get 2 different, and you guys I want you to help me decide which base to use, because I have this base. It says Farm Fresh Christmas Tree on the bottom, which I guess will have to work, but this will basically set like this, and the picture is going to go on like this, and the rest of it's going to be like blue paint. I'm going to paint it blue, and then so I have this ring, which came from the Dollar Tree, $1.25, or I have this Santa hat, which it's basically a planter. I'm gonna redo. I think I'm gonna paint it. I don't like it being black. And I'm gonna redo the ribbon and stuff too, but I just didn't know which would look better with this guy. So I was gonna see if you wanted to help me decide. But it's basically gonna look like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tear off so it's not just a square. I'm gonna Mod Podge this on. What kind of crafts are you guys doing today? Thank you, Miss Joanne. Bucky's, I ended up having to order it online because I was there last month when I went to the event in Tennessee last month. We stopped on our way back home, and the same thing happened in October when I went. The first time I wanted the Halloween Bucky shirt. They were out of the large, so I ended up getting a medium in the Halloween one, and then I ended up not liking it, how it fit. So when I was there last month, they were out of larges again, and after we got the tree skirt, you like this one better? Is that what the... So I've got the tree skirt, hat. I've got two tree skirts and then one hat, it looks like. And if I use the tree skirt, I wouldn't really have to do anything to it either. Okay, I'm getting this off here. Oh, I am the sun's truck in one for R. Oh, cool. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Miss Anna. You'll have to share pictures. Okay. Yeah, if you're not a part of the VIP group, which is just Beck's Craft and Spot with VIP on the end, that's where you can share pictures. I love to see everybody's, what's going on and everything. Okay, so I just don't want it so square. So I just made it raggedy around the edges. And I'm going to Mod Podge this on here. So let's see how, I guess we'll go ahead and do the tree skirt. And this is going to be in the back here. So I'm going to put Mod Podge on the ball, and then I'll put Mod Podge over it. And there's a line in here, so I'm going to try to cover that up so it's not seen. That sounds like so much fun, Miss Anna. I have a Jeep, and I wish I knew how to... I know a lot of people decorate their Jeeps, and I just don't know what to get. No, it is plastic. It's plastic. It's shatterproof. It's from Michael's. And I'm not sure. I guess I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use this feather brush for the Mod Podge. Is it lifted? That's going to be so neat. So I'm just going to cover this whole space with my Mod Podge. I'm getting pieces of the napkin. finally got my Christmas tree up this weekend. I haven't taken pictures of it yet though because I haven't got my topper on yet. I've got everything done except for the topper. I feel like I should cut it and overlap it in a couple places. But then the picture would be messed up, so I really don't know how to do this. Let me see. Okay. So I have it on, and I'm just going to go over this now with more Mod Podge. And there is going to be wrinkles in it. But that's what it looks like so far. Looks really cute. Let me just cover it up with the Mod Podge. And this, what I'm going to use is acrylic paint, so I am probably going to go ahead and put a coat of Mod Podge on the actual ornament itself, just so the paint will adhere to it. So I'm just going to use these scissors to hold it. And I'm just putting it inside the ornament itself. I just don't want to, I'm giving this as a gift, so I don't want to take any chances on the paint peeling off. So after I get this done and it's all dry and everything, I will take it outside and put a top sealer coat of stuff. I can't remember the name of the stuff that I have right now, but I'll take a picture of it and post it. I don't have it in here. I usually do my spraying out on my front porch, so it's actually out there on my cabinet that I have out there. And when Barb, I do remember that when Barb did this project, she did say that she used an 8-inch bulb, which is 22 millimeters, not 22, I'm sorry, 200 millimeters. So look for either one of those sizes. And I'm not sure where she purchased hers from. Oh, no, I take that back. She said she got hers at Hobby Lobby, but when I went to Hobby Lobby, they did not have any in that size. So I ended up getting, and I don't know why I did this, because I would have been using the 8-inch bulb tonight if I would have realized what I was doing. I didn't realize hers was white. When I ordered mine, I ended up getting them in clear, and I also ended up getting instead of looking up ornaments, I think I looked up just like 8-inch or 200 millimeter bulbs, and the ones I found were the ones that actually come apart. So when I realized that I got the wrong thing, I've been looking like online all weekend, and I knew that Hobby Lobby didn't have any, so I stopped at Michael's, and this is the biggest one that they had, and yeah, it's clear, but it does have a pink tint to it. I'm getting to where I don't have any. I'm wanting to set this down for a second because it's hurting my fingers, but I don't want a ring. I don't want a ring to be around the bulb either, the ornament. So this is going to have to sit and dry for a second. I don't know. I'm going to try to dry it on low. I have to turn my electric on first. I don't want to melt it, so I just need to keep my heat moving around. And I'm not sure that Barb did this part with hers. I know that she put Mod Podge over the napkin and all that, but as far as using the Mod Podge before the painting she did, I don't know that she did that. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and use the hat to hold it while it dries. I think that this is a better option. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this back here, and I'm going to go ahead and start using, she used English Ivy, and I'm not sure that I have that. I'm going to look real quick. If I can get my carousel to rotate. I think English ivy is like a, I think English ivy is, an apple barrel paint from, Walmart. And I have some apple barrel, but I don't know that I don't see the English ivy. So what I'm going to use is it's Anita's all-purpose acrylic, and it's called Midnight Blue. And I'm wanting to use all the paints that I have that are not deco art. I'm wanting to use those to get rid of them, because my paintings that I do and my door hangers, I like the way that the deco art performs better than these other ones that I have. So I'm just going to use these just to get rid of them. But I'm going to start by just dabbing on this paint. And yeah, this glue is not all the way dry. But hopefully this will look as good as the one she did. And just use what you have. You don't have to use the same colors. You know what I mean? Just use what you got. And I may have to put more than one coat on as well, because I do not want the pink to show through. And that's probably why she went with the white, because it she probably went with the white because the white would have more of a, like a cloudy effect, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my egg cartons and squeeze some of this out into the egg carton. That way. Hi, Miss Amy, how are ya? Hi, Miss Blanche, how are you? Nice to see you guys here. Let me know if this is your first time watching me. Your name will get put in a drawing that I do on the 13th of each month. And you could get some Happy Mail from me. And I know I'm behind on, I need to mail some of my winter stuff out. I struggled this year trying to figure out what I wanted to, how I wanted to do my Happy Mail. But I've got it figured out now. I just need to go back through my videos and make sure I have the right names and make sure I have the addresses correct. Here. Oh, thank you, Miss Anna. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. My regular nights are Monday and Thursday, and I try to get on by 8 Eastern Standard Time. I think I made it on by 1/4 after tonight. But this week I won't be on Thursday because Friday is the 13th. So the 13th of every month, I'm going to try to get back on track with this as well, but the 13th of every month I do a smashed it or trashed it night, which means I have gotten requests from other people to recreate something. So if you see something while you're out or somebody's created and you take a picture of it and send it to me, then I'll try to recreate it for less than $10. I try to recreate it less than $5, but it just depends on if I can get the stuff from the Dollar Tree. And then but this month in December I try to do 12 Days of Christmas. Last year I'm pretty sure I did the 1st through the 12th, but this year I'm doing the 13th through the 24th. So I'll be on every night starting the 13th until the 24th. Okay, so I'm trying not to mess up my napkin here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this blue. Now this blue is winter blue, and it is a deco art color. Let's see. This plastic's always hard to get off here. Okay, and I'm just going to use this same brush. I'm just going over the dark blue with the light blue. I feel like I should have waited to put my napkin on. Because it's rubbing off on this. I can see it's rubbed off a little bit. So this is supposed to give like the midnight sky effect is what I'm going for with these colors. And I am still seeing through it quite a bit, so I might end up adding some more of the darker blue back in. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't a good idea. I do the mess ups so you guys don't have to. What I'm going to do is try to take this napkin off here, and I'll redo it after I get it all painted. That's what I should have done to begin with. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Margaret. This is no big deal. I should have just figured that out to begin with. By the time this is done, this bulb, this ornament will have gone through it because of me having to scrape all the stuff that that was on it when I bought it. And now I'm having to scrape this off. Whatever you're doing, it can always be fixed. Always be fixed. No worries at all. Now I wish I had my baby wipes. I have some somewhere, I just don't know where they're at. So just make sure you always have your baby wipes handy. Okay. Hi, Miss Beth. How are you? Okay, so let's just get this guy painted now, and I'll worry about the napkin at the end. How you been? Did you have a good weekend, Miss Beth? let's see here. I'm just gonna keep adding and layering. So I'm not seeing through it anymore. Aw, that's nice. I had my grandbabies Friday and Friday night and a little bit Saturday. We had my son-in-law's service on Friday. So that's done. Just going layering and layering on top of layers of this blue, just trying to make it look like a kind of like a midnight sky effect. And then I'm gonna trying to get everything covered except for where I want to put that, where I want to put the napkin. Now I'm going to go back in with some more of the lighter blue. See, this is what it's looking like right now. And I think I'm going to dry it. I'm going to try to dry it for a little, like just dry it a little bit and then add some more. Because if you don't dry it in between coats, then it's just pulling up the what you've put on already. So it's not really sticking that good. And I've got it on low, so because I don't want to melt the bulb. Oh, thank you, Miss Beth. I thought I was done with the tears and everything, but when I was leaving work today, a lady stopped me, and I know who she is, but I'm really bad with names. So I can't remember what her name is. But she stopped me when I was leaving and said that another lady had told her, and she wanted me to know that she'd been praying for, like, the family and whatnot. And she said that she thought that more people than I knew are praying for me in the family. So that made me tear up a little bit. It's just hard. He passed the day before Thanksgiving in a car wreck. This is going to be really pretty. Okay, I think I have dry what's on here. I'm just going to show you up close now. So I'm just going to keep adding to this. I'm just gonna like add one more coat on what I've already got done, and then dry it, and then I'll turn it over. And see what I need to do on the other side. I'm just I'm holding it up to see if there's any like light spots. Okay. I think I'm happy with the way it looks now on that part. So let me dry it so it doesn't like peel off or anything. For some reason my computer goes to sleep while I'm painting, so you thought I was making a snow globe? not quite. It might resemble one, but it's not one you'll need to shake or anything. Okay, so I've got everything except for the front of it painted. So everything's painted except for the front. So what I'm going to do then is go ahead and just, I'm going to use the sleeve so I know how this is going to sit on here. Oh, and there's still some wet parts. So I'm going to dry this side right here because I keep touching it. Okay, hopefully it's good now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to cut out my napkin piece, and then I'm going to take it apart because it is 3-ply. And then okay, so this one is only coming off one at a time. So this one's being stubborn, and not wanting to do what I want it to. It's a good thing I plan on ripping it around the edges. Hi, Miss Cassie. I'm good. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. This is something I saw that Barb from the Shabby Tree did a few weeks ago, and then over the weekend she reposted it asking everybody, or if anybody was recreating it, and I told her I had planned on it, so I was glad she posted that. And this one is an oversized ornament from Michael's. I'm not real sure what the size of it is because it didn't have it on the tag, but the one that Miss Barb did was a 200 millimeter or an 8-inch ornament that she had found at Hobby Lobby, and when I went to Hobby Lobby they didn't have them anymore. So I did order some on Amazon, but they weren't the ornament like this one. They were the kind that comes in 2 pieces. So I didn't really want to use that for this project. So that's why I went to Michael's today to see if I could find something, and this is the only thing that they had that would work. Which, I think the napkin that Miss Barb had, the seam was actually on two pieces, and it was a sleigh, and this one is Santa with a truck. So this one actually is working out pretty good for this project. So I'm gonna like overlay the paint on top of the edges of the napkin. So I didn't come quite in enough, but it's fine because I'm gonna be like painting more on it anyway. And I'm just gonna like snip a little bit here and there just so I can overlay it a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and add the Mod Podge. So this is the area I have to work with. And again, this is what the outside of it looks like. I'm just going to see, yeah. It's still wet there on that side. My goodness. Okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. Better than I was the past couple of weeks anyway. Yes. Like the night sky. That's what the effect I was going for. Thank you. I'm just putting Mod Podge all over this area that does not have the paint on it yet. This is for the ones that's just jumping on. I have a bake-off at work on Thursday and a gift exchange, and that's what I'm going to gift this to. It's like a white buffalo kind of thing, so I don't know who's going to get it, but that's what I'm using this craft for, is or this project. I'm going to use it in the gift exchange at work, so hopefully whoever gets it will like it. And this is going to have some wrinkles in it, which is fine. But I tried to snip it in, thank you. This is not my idea. I got it from Miss Barb over at the Shabby Tree. But I thought it was so beautiful when she did it. So I wanted to recreate it. And I will have to post the, I'll have to put, this napkin came from the same place that hers did. So I'll have to post the name of the company. It was somewhere online, and now for the life of me, I can't remember. And I was going to, look it up on her blog, and I forgot all about doing that too. So I'm just putting a thin coat of Mod Podge over the top of this, just to make sure everything lays down, and then I'll go ahead and dry it, and then put some more paint over the edges of it. And then before I like bag it up or whatever, I will seal it with a spray sealer outside too. But I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and get good. I'll let it get good and dry. This is what it looks like so far. So that's so pretty. So let's dry this, and then again, I'm using it on low temperature. European Excellency. What is that? Did I say something funny? Thank you, Miss Cassie. Yes, the website. I believe so. I believe that is it, Miss Beth. Yes, thank you. Margaret, all I probably could. Yes, Miss Beth. You're right. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, so I appreciate you. European Excellency is where these napkins came from. Okay, so I did pretty good on the paint, but I'm gonna overlap the napkin with it. I'm missing some up there at the top, but on the sides, I did pretty good, and on the bottom. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a snow globe during my 12 days of Christmas. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm just going to get some more paint here. And again, this is the Midnight Blue by Anita's All-Purpose Acrylic. And then I have Winter Blue from Deco Art. Okay, I already have the snow globe in my head, how I think I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned for that. I'm just going to go over or go around this a couple of times. It's paper. Thank you, though. It was just a napkin. Whoops. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to dry it and see how it looks. Hopefully it'll look good. This is so pretty. Yeah, I would have cried. I have an apron. I should start wearing it. This is still a little wet around the edges, but this is what she looks like. So pretty. Now, is she straight? Now for the real pretty effect. I got these at Dollar Tree, the twinkle lights, the fairy lights. I still have a bunch of those other ones that I got from Amazon too, but I think they might be blue. And I wanted clear. So I'm just unwrapping them. Oh my goodness. They're all tangled up. Oh my goodness. I don't want them tangled when I put them in here. So I'm just putting this string of fairy lights right inside of the bulb, the ornament. Hi, Miss Sherry. How are you? Thank you for hopping in. Okay, now I need to figure out how this thing comes off. Oh no, it takes us... I think I did this before. This one takes a little screwdriver. So I'm just using my handy dandy nail file. I always forget about these ones needing a screwdriver. And this one takes 2 AA batteries. And I just swiped the ones out of my skeleton that I did in the bathtub at Halloween. So hopefully this will be bright enough, first of all. And then I will I'm just gonna light this up tonight for you guys, and then I'm gonna take the lights out because remember I got water inside of it. Baking cookies, yummy. Thank you. Hi, Miss Victoria. Thank you very much. I got this idea from Barb from the Shabby Tree. Can you see it? I'm gonna shut the lights out to see if how well we can see it, because I'm seeing big. I might have to go over the paint again to fill in some spots that didn't get covered very well. Let me go shut the lights off, and then so we can see the full effect of this. I wonder how this one will do. Well, I'm going to shut the big light off. Y'all see it? Can you see it? Is that real pretty? Ooh, that is so pretty. That is so cool, isn't it? That turned out really good, but see on the sides, you can still see where we didn't get it covered all the way. So I wonder if I should cover that. Thank you. I'm going to turn the lights back on and I'll be right back. Whew. All right. So what do you think, everyone? Thank you, Miss Lou. Thank you, Miss Victoria. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Miss Cassie, I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Thank you. I think it turned out great. And I did save the little, you know, the little topper for the hole. I did save that with the little metal hook. So the only thing else I'm going to do, I'm going to take the lights back out of it for now until, because I think I'm going to I think I'm going to let it dry. I'm hoping the water will like run out of it. So I'm just going to let it set like this for a couple days, probably till Wednesday. And let that water and moisture drain out. And then when I go to spray it and get it ready, I think I'm going to well, what'd I just do with the lights? Okay. I thought I was going to put like a bigger hole, but I kind of want to put the hanger itself back into it. So I might just like have it coming through like one of these little parts. I'll figure that part out, I guess, but I want this to be on it. I don't want to just leave it open. So I'm going to still reuse this with the little hook thing on it. So, but I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you hang out with me during the 12 days of Christmas. The smashed it or trashed it night is this Friday, and so I'll be starting off that. So if you guys see anything out, I don't have anything set up for hi Alice, thank you. I'm glad you got to see it. Did you get to see it lit up? I'm going to start Smashed It or Trash It Night again this Friday, so I won't be on Thursday, and then I'll be on between the 13th and the 24th. I'll be on every day at 8 Eastern Standard Time, or the weekends I might do around 5 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. I appreciate you guys. Awesome. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.